Hear you. Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for accepting my invitation and accepting to be on my show.
Thank you.
So I have gone through your profile. I saw something related to artificial intelligence machine.
Hmm.
So as a tech guy, I wanted to tell about what you do and what it is about to my audience.
Okay.
So can you please introduce yourself to my audience and tell what exactly it is?
Sure. I'm Arun. I run this company called Astra. Trabajo in Spanish means jobs. So we are an IT firm that specializes in the automation of the HR functions. So right from posting jobs to searching for candidates to managing them to interviewing them to fixing their payroll compensation, etc. That is basically from hire to retire is something that we automate. And we are the only B2B2C model that exists in the HR tech platform at the moment, wherein we have our own pool of talent as well across all domains, geographies, and positions for companies to choose from. And it's a company that started in 2016, and we're currently at a growing stage.
So you are from?
I'm basically from Chennai, but then our office is based out of Navi Mumbai in Maharashtra. We have three centers outside India. One is in Singapore, one is in Thailand, and one is in the United States.
Okay. So you are from India.
From Chennai.
Awesome. So, so you said that it is a software where the entire the communication system and from the starting uh, to the end, a person who is into tech, the entire details will be there in that particular site.
Correct. So ideally, what happens is we have a registration or we have like a sign up process for people who are looking for jobs, right? So they start putting in their basic details, they start putting in their educational qualification, their experiences, etc. And they go through a in-house aptitude test. Now, this is not a conventional aptitude test, but this is something that is on a more skill, personality, behavioral, attitude based hiring system, which was patented by our organization. Now, once you go through that, it gives you a holistic profile of what kind of jobs you can search for. So let's say there are people in India. I mean, I come from Chennai, so you know, in our place where if you're a computer science student, you have to look for computer science jobs or IT jobs. But what if your skills are much different than an IT company? Let's say you have your interests in maybe a communication or maybe an arts field or maybe something that is into higher studies, right? But because of a lot of peer pressure, a lot of people just end up getting into jobs where they don't stick for a long time, which in turn gives the companies a whole loss in terms of revenue, in terms of costs, in terms of attrition, etc. Now, this application helps bridge that gap of attrition by reducing the attrition to about 37 to 38% in our case studies. So, by which the companies are able to save a lot of money and we have a happier workforce as well. So people get both the parties, that is the companies and the job seekers, together have a very informed decision because of which it creates more positivity in the workforce. And on top of that, since the application is automated on all levels, everything is automated to empower people to make better decisions. So, gone are those days when we had human biasness. Gone are those days when we had a lot of other external human errors or factors that affected appraisals, that affected various, you know, things of the employee experience. Now, today everything is automated, and the world is moving towards something called an automation, something called more inclusive workforce. And this application helps bridge that gap. So, a company sitting in Mumbai can look for, employees in Singapore, or employees in Australia, or in the United States, or maybe in Maharashtra itself. So, it gives them the flexibility of searching for the right kind of talent that is required for their organization in a much faster level. And today, you know, it might sound opportunistic, but again, the application is intended to reduce a lot of travel logistical issues. We've also found out in our research that uh, 54% of talent in India is much higher in tier 2 and tier 3 cities than in tier 1 cities, right? So, how do we bridge that gap of tier 2 people coming to tier 1 cities for an interview? So, we've introduced this thing called as a live video call. Just like how you and I are talking, there is a video interview that goes on, right? So, this bridges the entire logistical issues, helps uh, people start getting their dream jobs on a much easier platform. And thereby, I think this in turn has a very positive, outlook when it comes to cross-skilling talent in India with the current government's, upskilling program or initiatives.
So when you said that you started this in 2016.
Correct.
So what is how it is going, and how many people got hired, and how many companies got benefit because of the platform that you created?
Well, we started off in 2016 towards the second half of the year. So it took us about 8.5 months to go live, or rather go into a beta stage. Now, when we went into a beta stage, we had about 14 clients. We made a revenue of close to about $150,000 in terms of our revenue model, in terms of how our beta testing went. But then the world got affected in 2017 with something called as ransomware. And that is the time since we start taking all personal credentials of the job seekers and job givers. We wanted to build on that security, so we consulted with a lot of cybersecurity experts. We went back to the drawing. We didn't really want to go ahead with the beta because of various issues like your security and data protection and stuff like that. So we went back, upgraded our algorithms, upgraded our security measures, and in 2018 mid we started going back into beta again with the new security enhanced features, more encryption into our files, etc. So that is when we started getting a lot of global clients. We got a few clients from Turkey to, try our beta out, some from the United States, some from Singapore, and most of them from India. But unlike other companies, what we did is we did not want to get into specific sectors because we wanted this to be open for all. So be it a person like my father who's 70 years old, who's retired from his organization, still wants to work for some company or try his own hands on advising or freelancing, this application gives him an option to do that. Or, a person who wants to do remote work, who wants to freelance, who wants to do a consulting, you know, uh, stint, somebody who's looking for a shift in their job, anybody of any age group can apply through this platform. Uh, 2019, we started getting paying clients. We are currently serving about 21 clients from different parts of the world. They vary from sizes that are about 10,000 plus employees to employees that are like 10 to 15 or even 5. But one thing that we are happy about is it's a one size fits all approach that we've given to the automation of the HR industry. And slowly but steadily, the demand is growing, and we expect this to grow much more, considering the fact that there's a lot of issues, challenges that are being thrown at us in terms of hiring, in terms of productivity during various issues.
So anybody from any profession can get a job, can search job in any company that offers anything.
Yes. So ideally, what happens is when you start signing up to our portal, right? Anybody looking for a job, they start going through this algorithm that starts giving them ideas on which kind of companies will they be happy at. So there might be a thing which says, okay, hey, you've studied computer science engineering, but what is it that you're really looking for? Several, when we see this in the senior managerial positions towards the leadership bands, we see a lot of psychology profiles being done, a lot of psychometric assessments being done. Now, for companies which are doing that, which is very nice, I mean, why go to another outsourced partner when you have a platform that is one stop? So we start telling them, use our platform so you'll be able not just to identify the skills, but you'll also be able to understand the attitude and aptitude of the person coming into your organization, right? And that gives a whole lot of benefits in terms of hiring and talent management and talent acquisition. So anybody who wants to get a job can please come into our application because it gives them the ability to search for jobs in the domains that they want, apart from the recommendations that they get from their employer.
So your company is registered.
Yes, it is. We are a private
So
limited company based in India.
so what is the size of your company?
We are currently a team of 38 people. Um, you know, with interns, we are a team of 51 people. But towards the end of this year, we're looking to expand. We're looking to get a workforce of about 83 to 84 people, depending on the challenges that we might face, or depending on the growth that the company has in for the next couple of months.
So how many companies that are connected with you with the site of yours?
With the site of ours, we have a lot of companies. I mean, we have 21 paying clients at the moment, and we have close to about 33 clients in our pipeline. Right, and because of the current lockdowns and because of the pandemic that's going, we want to take it slow. We don't want to really push our sales really hard. We want to give people that time to stay safe and then start doing business.
Private or government too?
We are open to all. I mean, we have a separate module for the governments as well. And what we are doing is we're launching something called the National Job Card. It's more like your Aadhaar for jobs. So,
Okay.
you don't have to carry your resumes, you don't have to send emails with your resumes, your documents, etc. All
Okay.
you have to do is log into our application, submit your job card number, which is more like a 16-digit unique number, right?
Okay.
And once you're selected and once the HRs of that particular company need your documentation, they will request it. At which time you will get an OTP for verification. And you will also have a unique code that's generated on your mobile. So you can give that. They'll be able to download your documents. And, we're trying to reduce the use of paper, which contributes to a more greener environment. So everything is now digital. So all you have to do is just log into an application, search for your jobs, apply, interview yourself, get your job.
Is
The
this
rest of the
free?
processes, yeah, for candidates, it's free. For companies, we charge them $1 a minute for the video interviews they do. And
Okay.
for bigger companies, depending on the kind of analytics that they want, we have like three different subscription packages which go on per license fee. So it goes like
Okay.
$4.99, there's $9.99, and there's $15.99 per license.
So what is the procedure? How a person gets hired? If I'm the candidate, I just gave my credentials and I just logged in. So what
Mm.
will be the process? Is there? I
So,
didn't saw the website, but if you can show the user interface with right now,
mm,
and if it is possible for you.
sure, let me do that. And
Yeah.
I'll also send you, the link for you to
Okay.
be able to try the application.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One moment.
So you have clients from three different countries.
Yes. We have
Awesome.
clients from three different countries, and we have clients that are, you know, uh, coming in from different parts of the world also right now.
Okay.
One moment. Filling it out.
So not only IT, they can apply jobs in other fields too through your
Absolutely.
portal.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anybody. I mean, not just your basic white collar jobs, but then your jobs which are in your gray collar, your blue collar. Be it your, I mean, like we proudly say, right from the front office to the next CEO of your company can be hired through our app.
Okay.
So it gives you a wide range of, you know, options to choose from, which is in
So
turn, Mhm.
yeah,
Go on.
go on.
So which is in turn a huge benefit when it comes to having a more diverse workforce, etc.
Okay. So what is the best compliment that you got from the companies? The companies that are connected with you. What do they say about the service that you're providing?
Well, a lot of them have said it's nice and it's it's one stop, which is actually very easy for them to manage everything. But on the other hand, we've had a lot of very experienced HR leaders come out to us and say, hey, why don't you add this into your application? This will make it much better. So we've had a focus group of about uh, about 75 HRs in different parts of the world, a lot of HR tech influencers, plus uh, our own research on what can benefit the HR industry or employee experience based on the information that's there around the internet, and we've come out with features that map them. And in turn, what we see is that this application can be a constantly growing one, which constantly keeps looking at the growth of an individual as well as a company. So we want this to be a self-evolving algorithm, and I think that is the true essence of AI.
So a lot of people who apply jobs in different portals have this confusion: which one is genuine and which one uh, 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 is the recognized or the certified one. So
Mhm.
what do you say about your site? How do you tell about your site to them?
Ideally, I don't have to tell people about it. The reason is because the moment they start looking at a particular company profile, they're able to see the company's identifications. They're
Okay.
able to check if the company is registered. They're able to see their certificate of incorporation or their registration documents, etc. Right? There are a lot of freelance hiring, consultants. There are a few consulting companies, that are into our platform as well. Now, these guys openly put out saying that, yeah, I'm a freelance recruiter. So I will
Okay.
push your profile to companies. So, end of the day, this is to accelerate a better facilitation of candidates and companies, right? Yes, the concerns that you shared are very legitimate, and which is why we've given the companies that authority to put down their credentials. So the people know who are applying for their company know, yes, they're applying to a registered company. Right, and tomorrow, not right now, but in the near future, we expect to have a lot of subsidiary reviews about a company, something like Glassdoor, something like you know your job boards, etc. It's where people start branding, employees start branding their employers, and that gives a more feel good factor about the company.
Are you on social media?
Yes, I am on social.
Your company is everywhere on the Facebook. Do you have official
Uh,
pages?
we don't have an official Facebook account, but yeah, we have an Instagram account. We're on Twitter for the moment, right? And I think yeah, our social media team will start doing much more because I think we're waiting for our marketing strategies to kick off with regards to the national job cards and to see how it goes. Because right now we are in the process of acquiring vendors to give us that manufacture. We've already dispatched about 45,000 job cards around India, but we're looking to get more. Uh, you know, we as a startup can do only so much in terms of printing those job cards and sending it. So we're in the process of tying up with vendors.
So
So once
what?
we have that, sorry,
Yeah.
once we have that, we will go out with our campaign.
Okay. Who are there in your company who are working? I mean, different people,
Yeah,
departments.
we have people from all walks of life, all professions in our organization. Why? Because we find them to have the right skills to be a part of the organization. Firstly, second, we have a very very talented team of developers who not conventionally develop applications, but then are ready to challenge new innovations. They're ready to say, yes, this is something that we can customize and do for our project. We've had our own share of ups and downs with terms of in terms of how we associated with a lot of people, including our employees. But over a period of time, I think both of us kind of learned on how. We have a co-founder. She is based out of Mumbai, and she's a mass comm uh, graduate. She takes care of business development. She takes care of client acquisitions for us. I take care of the company's branding. I take care of the company's brand image. I consult in various forums. We participate in a lot of tech conferences. There's another person who's got about 8 years of experience in corporate communications. Uh, our HR comes with about 15, 17 years of experience in the HR industry. And we have consultants who come with 35, 40 years of experience. We have people from the topmost, you know, levels of different organizations and different conglomerates who are a part of our advisory board. So this is a nutshell of our company.
So only the freshers registers in your application, or the experienced also?
No, like I said, anybody who's looking for a job, it can be a person who's even 10 years of experience. It can be a
Okay.
person who's just come out of college and says, hey, I need to get myself a job. So this is an application, like I said, it facilitates the entire process of recruitment. You know, we don't we don't go around like others saying, okay, you can download so many resumes and stuff like that. No, we're not here for that because, job boards are a thing of the past right now. But what we are trying to do is make this entire process of getting yourself a job shorter, more effective, and a much happier and a fun way of doing it. Right. So that's what we get.
Okay. So I didn't saw your user interface, the
Yeah.
application.
Uh, okay. I'm just gonna share with you on chat the link. You can also have a uh, you know
Is that possible for you to share now? Share your
I'm doing
screen and
that.
show. Okay.
I'm doing that for you. Just give me one moment.
AskTrabajo.com.
Yes.
Why this name?
Askabao.com. The reason why we said asked about is because you know it's all you have to do is ask this application. It's a voice assistant, right?
Okay.
So all you have to do is ask this application. So let's say you're going down to a supermarket and you've got somebody giving you a credit card, and you want your last 6 months pay slip. All you have to do is open the application, say it about, give me my last 6 months of pay slip, and it populates it for you right then and there. You don't have to, you know, go log in and then get your payslips, etc. Or let's say you're driving down, you're stuck in traffic, right? All you have to say is about mark my attendance for today and I'm running late because I'm stuck in traffic. It does that for you. Or it says, hey, my manager is not there. How do I reach my next level? It gives you an option for that. Or if it says, okay, hey, I am today a software developer. What's my career growth in the next 5 years in this company? It kind of populates various responses for you. So there's a chat part, there's a voice part, and there is also a application that you can work on. So what I am doing right now is showing you, um, you know, a demo that's there on our website. You can also feel free to log into it. So we have like 5 modules. So once you're a
I
recruiter,
can't see it.
oh, you can. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you able to see the screen now?
Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have, different modules. One is your recruiters. That is for companies to sign in. One is your job seekers. One is your employee module, because once you get onboarded, you have your employees logging into the application. This is for the governments that we have. People from the governments can actually come and start tracking talent, doing a map of their existing talent, see how foreign companies coming into their state can leverage that homegrown talent, and also see, depending on the number of skills available, they can start seeing how they can cross skill them with their initiatives. So this is going to be a big benefit for companies and rather governments or state governments in India. And we are trying to talk to a few of them to get them signed up at the moment. This is your national job cards. This is how your card looks, which we will show you in a bit. So when you go to our recruiters, you have your basic login. You can always create a profile. Would you want me to help you create a profile as well? So here you can sign up as a company or if you're an individual. This answers your question on how authentication is done. So I have mine. I'll just show you that. Oops. Right. Okay, let's create one. So I put in my company name here.
No, I can understand the registration process.
Right.
Yeah, I
Uh,
will ask you a few questions.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are three options. One is for the new candidates who want to get registered into your site in order to give their details,
Correct. Correct.
their skills, exactly like resume,
Correct.
right? So one is for the company's login. The companies
One
comes
is
to
for the
your
companies
site.
to register. So what they
Okay.
do is they create a profile in the company, right?
Okay. Okay.
They set up all the details of the company, like its branch offices, how many centers are there, how many employees are there, who's the CEO, who's the top management, their, which branch they're hiring for, etc. So it's more
Okay.
like, a LinkedIn profile where they start putting in the details of their company, their logos, pictures about the
Okay.
company.
Okay.
They start putting in who is the HRs, a connecting point. Now, let's say there is five different projects, and five different projects have five different HRs, right? So they're able to onboard each HR, right? They're able to post jobs. They're able to search for candidates. They're able to see recommended candidates, right? They're able to shortlist them. They're able to do an interview. Now, doing an interview, like I said, is a video call. So all they have to do is schedule it. And let's say one of them is not free during that time. Let's say I'm applying for a company and I'm unavailable to do it. I have an option of reschedule, right? And that comes in the next automatically. It comes in the next available slot. So that is what this application is. Once you create a profile into the demo, you'll be able to see all these features.
Okay, everything happens. The companies comes to your site, and the candidates comes to your site. Everything, the interaction, the communication happens in your site.
Yes, happens in the application.
Okay, okay. So the detail, how much time it takes for a candidate to get the response from the company? How much time,
Well,
approximate time?
ideally, see, today if I apply for a job, it depends primarily on whether the recruitment drive is happening or not. If it is happening, I get an answer in less than 4 hours.
Less
When
than
I get a
4 hours.
connect, less than 4 hours. And while my resume is being read, or rather, while my profile is being checked out, I get messages saying this person is viewing your profile right now. This company is viewing your profile. This company has shortlisted you. This company has selected you to be interviewed. All these information keeps coming. So I know exactly who is looking at mine at what time. And our case studies show that people have been able to get a job in less than 4 hours.
Wow,
So, and that itself has been a big, a victory for our application.
that's a great thing, man. So
Thank you.
some candidates have a lot of doubts, while registering, or they are new to this application. So you said there is a chatbot where can they interact with
Absolutely.
you in order to know in order to clear the doubts.
Absolutely. They can use the chatbot. They can also use the guided tour in the application for it. And see, we've also faced this now since we have the job cards coming out and the candidate profile. We want it to be a very holistic one. We've asked people to submit their credentials also, like their resumes, their education qualifications, their Aadhaar, PAN, Social Security, etc. A lot of people had concerns with regards to this, right? Now we tell them one thing: yes, your data is secure, number one. Second, we ask you this because it gives you a one-stop solution. It's completely up to the candidate if they want to give their details or not. Because tomorrow, once they're selected, the HR is anyway going to ask them for it, right? And at that point of time, if they want to submit it, it's just a delay of time. There's nothing wrong in sending it later or sending it before, right? But you will be informed, or rather, this job seeker will be informed every time there is a request made to view their documents. And unless and until they authorize that, they will not be able to get the other person to view or exit their documents.
So how do they get notification, to their mobile or to their mails? How do a
To their
candidate
mobile
get
and
notifications?
to their mobiles as well as to their emails. So it comes in the form of an SMS, it comes in the form of a push notification from the application, and it also comes as an email.
Okay.
So all three mechanisms are activated for them to know that yes, there is an OTP that needs to be sent. And everything comes with the link. So all you have to do is click the link, and that is where you put in the OTP. You don't even have to fill it out or anything.
So what are the common doubts that candidate gets?
Well, ideally they ask, I'm currently looking at a job. I'm working for an organization. Is this safe enough for me to check? Yes, it is. I mean, there are thousands of other job boards that you start putting up your resumes, right? So why not this? That's the only answer. How easy is it? Yes, it's very easy. You don't really need to have a certain amount of software knowledge for you to, you know, use my application. It's very colloquial. It's conversational, and it keeps guiding you at all points.
Sites.
Yeah. So ideally, this is just the same. All they have to do is create a profile, and then we use the guided tour to understand more about the application. Try and see how they can benefit from this. So once they get selected, let's say they finish an interview, just like how you and I are having a video, and let's say you select me for your company. All you have to do is hit select, and I get an automated offer letter onto my email. So once I accept that, you get a notification saying that I've accepted the offer. Or let's say I want to negotiate, I can always negotiate, and you can always give me the right negotiation available. And once that is done, and I've accepted, you can onboard me. So when that happens, what happens is I get a username and a password, which comes in with an employee ID, etc. So once I click that or I log into that portal, my employee springboard starts. So I have my team manager, I have my teammates, I know which project I am, I have my attendance, I have my performance KPIs or OPRs, etc. So all that's automated. So, I don't really need to be there in an organization in front of the HR, or the HR doesn't have to waste time with me. All they have to do is just do a simple interview, and the rest of the things is taken care by the application. And one important thing is, since this is machine learned, empowered. Uh, let's say you're a company today that's based out of Chennai, and tomorrow you have a new expansion in Bangalore, and you don't have HRs that are there. All you have to do is say, let's say you've done a job for a front end developer in Chennai, and you want the same quality of candidates in Bangalore. All you have to do is ask the application to set you up with a recruitment drive in Bangalore. So right from posting jobs to searching for candidates, to what a HR does, the algorithm will do for you and send you the reports. You can sit wherever you are and you know manage your business. That's it.
So there will be okay. So there will be a lot of companies from from different parts of the world will be watching and listening to you right now. So if they want to register, if they want their company to be in your site, what is the procedure?
All they have to is visit our website, asktrabao.com. There is a registration for companies there. Once companies come into us, our development team, our client success team will call them up to help them set up their profiles and give them a guided tour on how to use the application on a much better level. Correct. And that's how we help to handhold our clients into finding the best talent available.
Is it free or you ask them to pay?
Who, for the companies?
Companies, yeah.
Yeah, ideally the companies will have to pay us. The companies, not for registering, but let's say the
Okay.
video calls that they do,
Okay.
uh, that's how our revenue comes. So video calls that they do, we charge them $1 a minute. Even
Okay.
with that, even with that, we are 88% cheaper than any other HR tech platform available.
Okay.
Uh, Even with our subscription models of up to $1,500, we are still 72% cheaper than the rest. That might not be a big difference when it comes to corporates and conglomerates and stuff like that. But end of the day, what we guarantee them is 100% success rate. right? And they will be able to start seeing changes in their HR P&Ls in less than 3 months, in less than a quarter.
So think that one person is from some Nigeria, some Spain or Italy or some European countries from different continents are registering in your site, and can recruiters consider them because they are from different country? Is there
Well,
a particular thing that happened that you experienced
well, ideally,
taking
you know, we've
taking them from different countries?
yes, we've had one person from a tier two city in Chennai, I mean in Tamil Nadu, who's right now sitting in New York for a company that he never even thought existed. So he
Wow.
applied for an IT job. He got rejected in a couple of companies, and then you know, looking at the information available to him during the beta, he applied to another company. With the application said,
Okay.
"Hey, you have a good communication skill. Why not try for something in healthcare?" Because there was a healthcare company that was hiring, and today he's sitting with a healthcare company on a communications level, and that's actually a very good thing. Now, that's the kind of impact that we want to achieve, and that's the kind of leverage that we want to give people across all geographies. Because finding the right talent is of paramount importance to companies, but at the same time, finding the right job, making yourself happy in a job, is also important.
So you store their data, candidates' data,
Well,
and
ideally, until such time where the HR downloads their data and says, "Okay, I have selected this," right? We don't store any data that is there. But in case there is a national job card that is associated with it or with a profile, yes, the data is stored in the job cards. It's not in our main profile or main data. Let's say I'm selected through Trabajo. I work for a company for about a year and a half or year or say 6 months, and then I look for another job, right? That is when I will be looking for another job, and that is when I will have to refill my profile again. The basic information like my contact number or my email address that I use to log into the application will be stored. But any other data that is there will not be stored. And once there is a reference put saying I got recruited in Trabajo through this company and now I'm looking for a company else, the algorithm will start requesting data from the previous company that I worked for. So let's say I was working for Accenture. I'm just giving you an example. I was working for Accenture and today I'm looking at joining TCS. So a year later, my user ID password for Trabajo will still remain the same. But when I apply for TCS, I'm going to have to refill my data. Then
okay.
what happens? TCS sends out, I mean, the profile or the HR wants a background verification. That's when there's an automated message gone to that particular HR in Accenture saying, "Did you know this person? Does he work for your company? What is his documents like?" Etc. etc. Right? And that is how the background process or background verification is also being automated.
Okay. Okay. So what is national job card that you said? Who will give that?
So we give out the national job cards. We're the first and the only privatized national job card available in India. Why are we doing this? Because we want people to have a one-stop solution to anything in their professional life or their jobs. Right? Today we see job cards or we see a kind of a smart card given out for people in the rural areas alone. People who are looking for government jobs alone. But why only government jobs? Right? There are people who want to get into private jobs. There are private companies that want the best of talent. And today, if you want to talk about globalization, you want to talk about digitization, I think this is a feel good factor for anybody. Now, why is it a must have than a nice have product? Is because one, it's more secure. It takes away the pain of, uh, printing a resume, making a resume, carrying it around. What if you don't have a printer with you, etc. Second, it starts giving people, or let's say the governments, a fair understanding of how many employed versus unemployed is there, how many skilled versus non-skilled is there. It starts telling people how many foreign immigrants have come into work. And if this tomorrow in the long term, if we are lucky and if everything goes the way we planned, we will be able to approach, the central government in India to try and create this as a prerequisite for work visas as well. So any foreigner coming into India to work will need to have a job card. So I mean that's there in various countries. So why not in India? We've grown
So
so
how
much
many
over the
people?
last 10 years. I think this is a very good way to.
So from last 10 years till today, how many people have used your site or used your services? It may be candidates or the companies. How many people total the traffic that you got from for your site?
Last 10 years, I wouldn't be able to tell you because we started in 2016,
Okay.
right? So 2017 onwards, we've had a very good traction. We've had close to about 300,000, resumes, people sign up during our betas. And how did we achieve that? Is because one is with word of mouth, and second, we did a lot of road shows in colleges. We went to colleges, spoke to them, got the entire college to sign up at times, etc. That was one. Second, in terms of companies, like I said, we have currently 21 companies. We have 33 more in our pipeline. And how did we approach these companies? Again, through personal networks, because we haven't really invested. We're a bootstrap company, right? So we really didn't have the resource to invest in the big time marketing, etc. All the money that we had, you know, raised and how much all that we put in by ourselves has come into the development of the aircraft.
So what level companies are registered with your site? Level 1, 2, 3?
I mean, when you say level one, two, three, you're talking about startups. I mean, we have startups, we have small companies that's 50 to 100 employees. We have companies that are, 200 employees plus. And now we are in the verge of signing up big conglomerates that have close to about 20,000, 30,000 employees, up to 2 lakh employees.
So they are getting benefit from your
Absolutely.
creation.
Yes. This saves time, costs, helps increase productivity, and helps create a very healthy balance between the employer and employee as well, which is what every company wants.
So what do you think that is working for you in order to maintain this quality and the productivity and the trust and the belief that you gained? What is working for you?
Well, what's working for us is the constant innovation that keeps going on in our firm. Our development team does not sleep. Um, I say this with a lot of pride because we've had several brainstorming sessions. We sit and brainstorm almost on a daily basis to see how to make this platform bigger, better, and a more effective platform. Because see, end of the day, we're playing with something that is technology, and we want technology to be simple but very effective
Awesome.
and fun to work.
So 300,000 plus resumes and people getting into your site is not a small thing. That is very big thing to achieve. So I hope you will continue this and make add more zeros to the number that you have.
God willing, yes.
So how your company adds value to whatever I have? Have you seen any videos of mine on YouTube?
I did see, but then there are a lot of things that you and I can actually sit and talk about in terms of videos and stuff like that. It's very nice, though. I mean, I'm really happy that you sit and talk to people from all walks of life, all industries, etc. Right? Which is good. You can probably build a repository of experiences around it, and that will be a big seller itself. But yeah, there's a lot to learn from.
So how your services will benefit me and my services will benefit you?
Well, ideally, you're the one who's supposed to tell me that. To be honest. But yeah, I mean, yeah, one, yes, I would love to see how I can help you, right? In terms of whatever connections or whatever you think I can help you with, right? And likewise, yeah, I think this video of yours will reach out to a lot of people, which will gain more awareness in my company as well. And that's something that we can mutually help each other with. And yeah,
So
anything that you need, please give me a shout.
so in future, I have a job now right now in Canada as
Hmm.
IT director.
Wow.
So in future, if I wanted to start a software company, maybe I
Hmm.
will register my site, I mean my company, so that I will
Absolutely.
get employees from through your media.
Sure thing. You can always do that.
because I love uh, your achievements. You know,
Thank
the
you so much.
number that shows your consistent work and the quality work of yours. I can understand from the number that you're saying.
Thank you.
I hope you continue this. And can I put this video and audio clip on my YouTube channel, social media, internet, podcast, website, everywhere with your permission?
Absolutely. Go ahead. No problem.
Yeah. So, any additional features that you are going to add to your site?
Well, at the moment, we've thought about it, but maybe in the next year or two, you might see an IoT device that's coming up only for Tribao. It's more like your smart speakers you talked about. So it's going to be a screen that's more like a video calling tab or something like that. We've got a couple of designs in mind. We're kind of brainstorming on how to target those premium customers that we have. You know, people who really are gadget freaks and like me, people want to try new gadgets every now and then. We want to give them an option to play around with Prabha as well. Why are we doing this? Because the voice assistant that we have is not like a formal voice assistant. We've done extensive you know data collection on all informal conversations. So when you talk to my algorithm, it's not like going to be like you speak to Siri or Google Assistant. It's going to be like another human that you talk to, and that's something that we really cherish. I mean, nothing on a very informal way, but yeah, it's going to be colloquial. So you're not going to know that you're speaking to a voice bot, but you're speaking to a human being. That's what we aim to achieve. So the entire platform of conversational AI is something that we're playing around with right now.
So, what is your intention behind this?
Well, ideally, everybody needs a person to talk to without being judged, right? And what more better is it for me to just ask for what I need, right? And that's the reason for me to create a business.
So,
There's
what
so
is that?
many people. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go
Go on.
on.
Yeah, there's so many people who cannot even use a mobile phone. But what if they could speak in their language and get the information they require, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, let's say I have a very close friend who hates mobile phones, right? He says, let's get back to landlines. But today he can get a job anywhere in the world he wants with just asking for it. Right? That's the intent of having a voice assistant.
So, what kind of responses that you get from the candidates who got hired and already are working because of the medium that you created?
Some of them say, yeah, it was a very seamless experience. Some of them say they got it really well. They got it really fast. Some of them say we could have done a lot better in terms of, how the application performs. We did have a few web developers who called in and said, hey, you might want to secure these features in your applications because that might be a potential point. So if one thing that I really appreciate and I'm grateful for is people around the world have reached out to us saying, hey, why don't you improve this? Hey, why don't you improve that? And that itself is a blessing. Because I'm not sure of how many companies have actually got this, but yes, we've got it. And that's gratifying in terms of how people receive your application.
So, last few words about the service that you provide.
Well, try us out. That's all I can tell you. And it will help you.
You're confident.
I'm very confident.
So, few words, at last, few words about service that I'm providing.
Keep doing, no matter what. Keep doing. Keep talking to a lot of people. Right? And that itself is a big thing that you do. I mean, it's hard to put it in words, but yeah, start learning from the experiences that is there. Different people give different experiences, and maybe that itself is an experience by itself. So
So, thank you very much, sir, for giving me your valuable
thank you
time
so much.
and telling about the beautiful service that you're providing.
Thank you so much for this time to talk to.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.